Good Wednesday, everybody. Give you guys a couple minutes to walk in. Oh, hang on. We gotta get situated here so I need some. There we go. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm doing just fine and dandy. I tried. A buddy of mine wanted to use some of my stuff, so I had to dig it out. Too much snow. Got over 3 feet of snow here. It's unbelievable. They're calling for another. Who knows? First it was 3 to 5. Now there was 5 to 8. Now it's up to 8 to 12. Why don't you just go from 1 inch to 12 feet? It's unbelievable. They can't get nothing right. So yeah, we're gonna have that. I think Saturday night or Saturday afternoon all the way till Sunday night. So it's gonna be another plow Mageddon for me. So awesome sauceums, which isn't the best, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm gonna go and get gas Friday. No, Thursday. Well, no, I'll get it Friday. Friday or Saturday, I'll go get gas for the wheelers. That way I'll have enough for it to plow for the weekend. I'm also in the mix of replacing my garage. Nothing happened to it; it's just too small, and she decided we're gonna put a big garage up this year. So I just kind of went and did a Menards. You can go on their excuse me, on their website and build your own garage and get all the materials, blah blah, and just kind of get a kind of an idea at what you're gonna spend on just the materials. And yeah, let's just say over $20,000 for 34 by 60. I think it was. I'm almost positive that it was 34 by 60 garage. We need something big because another 4 years he'll be driving, and I'll need to put 3 vehicles in there plus all the toys. So it is what it is. Should have enough room to build that size. I did some checking into it last year about it. Gonna be like 85 feet off the center line of the road to the nearest point, and I got to be 25 feet off a fence line or some damn thing there. But it's retarded. These people that are on the board here, they go above and beyond, past everything, the rules and everything else. Just like a fence is supposed to be 3 feet off the property line, so you can mow with a mower. But neighbor is on the board, and he's got his fence tied up against the transformer and on the property line, and I've been fighting with him ever since I moved in here. And so my other neighbor that built another, the neighbor from Milwaukee built up a 56 by 34, and holy crap. Sorry to hear that, Phil. Hope you're feeling better. But yeah, he's got a 34 by 56 shed. It's almost the same size I want, but the way he's got his set up, I don't like it. I want it so I could drive into the eaves side, not the where the slopes are. So I gotta do some more vamping, and I gotta look for a builder. There's no one that wants to build freaking garages around here. None. So it might be an out of town. I know the neighbor got some guy out of Gleason, which is an hour one way drive, all the way from Gleason. So, and I've been online looking for builders, and my buddy's a builder, but he's like, oh yeah, I'll give you a quote, or have my brothers give you a quote and this and that. Well, I said, I never got an email. We said throw. I said, well, tell them to send it out again. Never sent it out. I was like, I'm not even playing the game. I'm done playing games. He was pissed off at me because he wanted, when I did the roof, he quoted me, and I said he was a little high. And he was going to charge me 8,500. I think 8,500 for the roof, and that was the garage and the house. And he wanted 62 for the for the house. I said that was a little high. And I went and did 3 quotes, and we know a guy that does roofs, and he quoted me a price for $3,000. And one day he had it done, tore off and put back on. So it's been holding up for the last 3-4 years now. So I don't care. So yeah, that's what I was looking at. Don't know if we're gonna do it yet this year. Got to look at the money situation. I'm almost positive we can do it, but we're gonna kind of maybe hold off till next spring. Well, I bet you are black and blue and sore. You really kind of gotta be careful up on the. Hey, there's a guy I just seen this on the internet somewhere up north. I think it was. He's got a skid loader. It looks like a big snow rake on the end of it, and it's about 35 feet long. And he's shoveling these roofs off with the skid loader. He's pulling all the snow off with the skid loader, and then when he's got all the snow off, he goes around with the bucket and puts it in one big pile. I seen that yesterday. That's a good, safe way of doing it now, Phil. Instead of climbing on them roofs, you know how dangerous they are now. So, oh yeah. Anyways, we don't need no more snow. Like I said, we had enough. We got about 3 feet of snow. Just talking, like I said, they're talking almost up to a foot. Oh, I heard somebody else falling through a skylight in a house. I can't remember where, but someone said that they fell through as they were doing the roof job and fell through or something. I don't know if I really want to be on the roof right about now. So yeah, that's another thing that we're planning on doing either this year and most likely next year. I'd like to get it done next year. It's going to consist of tearing down the old garage, pouring all new concrete. Concrete's going to be $40,000. Be $100,000 shed going up, but whatever. Again, nothing else. We were gonna go out fishing, but it's no. They have those orange traffic barrels out on the lake that they use for the snowmobile trails from one landing to the bar, and they kind of go halfway in the middle of the lake. Goes to another bar. There's 8 inches of barrel sticking out of the snow. So you know how much snow's out in that lake. You got to shovel down 3 feet of snow, and then drill a hole, and hope to God that you're not in a slush pocket. And then you're gonna have to get like a 4-foot. It's not even worth it. Get a 4-foot extension for your flag, so when it goes up. But then you gotta have enough room there, so when the flag does go up, it goes up. And this weekend is, I heard this weekend is the tournament for Lake Carroll up in Minocqua. Excuse me. I used to go there a few years ago. I could go in there, but I really want to go there again. Maybe next year I'll probably go. So I like that tournament. It's really kid friendly, and they're really, really good people to work with there. I like them. So I did pop some openings in case we get that foot of snow. I could bury some more snow in little cubby holes and let it melt in the spring. We're getting ready. Oh, I'm so tired today. Excuse me. Anyways, I don't know. We got today's the 6th. We have 18 days. No, 6. Yeah, 18 days. 12. I can't remember. It's going to be close. No, it's going to be less than that. 14 days, 15, 16 days. We're on vacation. Heading north, heading south. South. Like border south. So that ought to be fun. We're driving. Yay. Actually, I'm driving because I know she won't. She hates driving. She has acknowledgement of 20 miles or 30 miles, and that's about it. Anything else, she needs a GPS, and she'd get lost using that too. So it looks like I'll be driving down there and coming back driving. So I'll be not really sightseeing. I'm going to try skipping all the big cities, but I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. Dang it. I have to choose a earlier live stream. So, I see there's only one guy or one person here, Phil. Nobody else is in here, I don't think. And I plowed the neighbor out. I plowed him. Last time I snowblowed his driveway, but it looked like pretty decent now. But that sun took care of all that. There was ice. There was a half-inch ice on his driveway. So he's got a concrete driveway that's brown. He's got a brown coloring to it. So when that sun hits that brown, it's almost like a blacktop in it. I tell you what, I cleaned it off on Saturday morning. By Monday, most of the snow was gone by Monday, and then half of the ice was half gone already too by Monday. So it heats up pretty fast, and I think I like that the way he's got that set up. I know years ago when I did concrete, we did run my boss's old house. We did because of his driveway, which was really long. It was, I gotta say, at least 200 feet. He did 200 feet of PEX with that inflow heating. I don't know if I would do that, but I will be putting. I'm not sure if I want to put inflow heat in the shed or not because I don't know. If I keep it at 55 degrees, it should be fine. I do need a drain, and I need some kind of heat in it in the next garage I build. That's a definite because when I get done plowing, I could put the heat up and melt whatever there is. And I'm not sure if I need. I got to check more stuff into it. I like to leave the pit inside. That way, it won't freeze, and I can pump it out when I want to. But I think you got to have it so there's a drain going out. The pipe's got to go outside. So we'll have to see on that. I was going to. Well, actually, I was going to scrape all that stuff off the car and truck because I sold the 4-wheeler. The car is probably sold. I'm almost positive the car is sold. The guy is gonna come look at it. I gotta take a shovel tomorrow and clean out the front and the one side. If I could clean the one side out in the front and get it unburied from the snowbank and plow and to where it's at and have a bigger bank there. That way I can see where, I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. If I can clean that bank, make it into a bigger bank, I'll put it back where it was. But we got the car sold. I'm almost 99% sure that's sold because the guy wants to know if I can get to it. I said not yet, but I can shovel it and get to it. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can get it started. It hasn't been ran since November, December. It hasn't been ran. And the truck, I not 99%, probably like 60% is sold too. So we need to get rid of all that stuff so we can drop our insurance and all that. It's just killing us for insurance. I mean, there's no payments on none of it. It's just insurance. It's almost $400, I think, $400 or $500 just on insurance to keep it a year. Don't pay to. If I don't use them, why should I have insurance? But I always keep insurance on stuff in case something happens, like a tree falling on something, or like I got the 4-wheeler in the storage unit. So if someone breaks my storage unit and takes it, well, that's insured anyways. So otherwise, I got nothing else to say. Anybody else got anything else to say? Any questions, comments, concerns? I'm going to be into this live stream in a little bit, so I don't know. I figured I'd give it a week, or not a week, 4-day notice. I think it was a 4-day notice of I'm doing live stream. I'm not sure. I'm going to try one more time. If I don't get more than 1 or 2 people, I'm going to not do live streams no more. That's all I'm going to say on that. So we're coming up on the 18-minute mark, probably 20-minute mark. I'll cut it off, and I got stuff I want to get done yet tonight. I have to shag the kid to bed pretty quick too, so when we get back from vacation, that's when our I think our garage sale is this year's the end of April. I'm going through, actually this week I'm going to the garage and starting to pick through all them tools and stuff, and what I don't want's going into the garage sale. And I'm taking some of the tools with me, and I'm going to buy a little toolbox for at work, and then put a lock on it and then call it my toolbox, because I don't want no one using them under my stuff. We had toolbox before. Everyone used it. Didn't have a lock, and it grew legs, and they did another toolbox or whatever, and within a week that thing grew legs. So I'm gonna just chain it down, and it only goes as far as my truck. They need a tool to sign out. I'm done handing tools out and buying tools. So yeah, Phil, have a good one. Maybe see you next week. So the 20-minute mark's coming up. Like I said, I'm going to do one more live stream. If no one, this next one isn't panning out, I'm going to probably be done live streaming till I get something, a better base crowd into it, or a couple more people instead of 1 or 2 here and there. It just doesn't pay to talk to myself or just to one person, but it is what it is. I know people's got obligations to do, so I figured I'd get something going here to get more people involved into my channel. I know I haven't been doing many videos. Just kind of, there's nothing. If I was fishing, you guys have all kinds of videos, but I've been doing that. It's too freaking deep of snow. I don't. From what I see, no one's really going fishing. It's um too much slush in there, or too deep of snow. They were charging. I heard last week. No, last weekend was you had to get the shacks out. They were charging $200 a piece. Someone had a snowcat on Lake Wassa. I heard they were charging $200 a piece, and there was like 19 or 20 people lined up on the shore waiting for the ice shack to come to the shore. So I'm not sure if that was true or not. You know how rumors start. They start one way and then do a total 360 and go the opposite way. So, okay, here's the 21-minute mark. Like I said, next week might be the last week. It all depends. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.